Hey guys, welcome back to Matlock's Toy Room Reviews, and today I have another Marvel Universe 2-pack, Secret Wars 2-pack number 3. This of course is Spider-Man and Thunderball. Pretty cool, one of the last of the Wrecking Crew that I needed. It's very awesome. On the back here you have a couple of the other Secret Wars packs, and then of course a picture of this pack with the comic. Made by Hasbro in 2009. So let's take a quick break and we'll get these two out of the package. Alright, and we're back with Spider-Man and Thunderball out of the package. First off, we'll take a look at the comic book. Number 3, of course, in a 12-issue series of Secret Wars. I'm really looking forward to reading the series. I've never read this one before. Heard a lot about it though. But missing 2 of these 2-packs still. I need the Magneto and Black Costume Spider-Man. I believe that's the character that comes with him. And the... shit. I just had a brain fart. The Hulk and Cyclops 2-pack as well. So if anybody can find one of those, that would be awesome. I'd definitely appreciate it if you guys pick one of those up for me. Definitely pay you, of course. You know, we could work something out, either trade or payment, whatever. But anyways, on to the figures. I do have one complaint. Thunderball here, which is probably the main reason for getting this set, seeing as how we've, this is another Spider-Man. We all have plenty of Spider-Mans, I'm sure. But my Thunderball, if you can see, he's like really tilted to one side. It's just a really bad error with his torso joint, and I can't really get it to straighten out. I've tried to mess with it. Don't want to break it. I'm not really too sure the exact joint. I've never really took one of these apart before, so I'm not too sure on how that operates exactly. But I mean, it still moves around and everything. It's not just stuck, but it's just, he just leans really awkwardly. I've never had a figure do that before. Kind of strange. I mean, I've had him stuck in one position before, but the fact that he moves around decently is just kind of odd to me. But aside from that, which hopefully is just my figure that has a problem and nobody else has that issue, but a really decent figure. It's got some nice paint apps. We put a decent wash over it, gave it a lot of definition. Other than that, he's got a pretty simple yellow and green costume. Pretty decent. Got some cool boots going on there. Very cool. Articulation, he has a ball pin joint head, ball jointed shoulder, swivel at the upper bicep, a single jointed elbow, and a swivel in the wrist. Of course, the torso joint that I showed you. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a waist swivel, but he's got that pretty standard hip joint, which tends to work good on some figures, and some figures it just doesn't work as well, but works okay on him. Double jointed knees. No swivel in the boot, and he has ball jointed feet. So overall, pretty decent figure. Cool character to have, of course. You're trying to get the rest of your Wrecking Crew. I have, this is my third one, of course, and then I have the Wrecker, which I'll be reviewing here pretty soon. So very awesome. I'd love to get a Legends Wrecker. I see with him like leaning over, I'm having a pretty bad time standing him up. And his feet are kind of loose as well, so that doesn't help. But I'll go ahead and set him back there. But anyways, he comes with one accessory, which is this ball and chain. Which, if any of you have the Absorbing Man from the Absorbing Man and Doctor Doom 2-pack, it's the same ball. I think it's just like painted a little bit darker. But it's got like a globe thing going on, like a world globe. Kind of looks like that anyway to me. So, very cool. And on to Spider-Man. And like I said, they oversaturate the market with Spider-Man and Iron Man and stuff. So, if you're like me, you probably got several Spider-Mans and several Iron Mans. So, not really a big hit for me. But, in the scheme of things, it's a pretty nice looking Spider-Man. Looks good. It's got a nice blue and red standard costume going on. Let's see if it can focus. It's got a cool looking spider on his chest, and the spider on his back, of course. One nice thing is like all the webbing, like the black webbing, is actually sculpted into him. It's not just painted. So I think that's pretty cool. Definitely nice work on that. Decent look to him. Looks pretty good. Articulation, he has a ball pin jointed head, ball jointed shoulder, swivel at the upper bicep, single jointed elbow, swivel in the wrist, the torso joint, and he does have a swivel in the waist, which is nice. The kind of ball jointed hips, just kind of a ball pin joint, double jointed knees, and ball jointed feet. So it's nice they gave him that extra waist articulation. At least for Spider-Man, you know, you want to put him in some cool poses, so the more articulation for a Spider-Man figure, the better. So anyways, definitely a cool little 2-pack here. Probably not a necessity for most people's collections, but if you're trying to get the Wrecking Crew, you definitely got to pick this one up. And if you want to finish off that Secret Wars series. So anyways, that was the Thunderball and Spider-Man. Thanks for checking them out.